We've talked a lot about the executive team, CEO, regional management, middle management, the actual people that execute. We haven't really talked about the board of directors, but globalization and operating model, I mean, those absolutely affect the board. What are we seeing in terms of what they're looking for and how they're measuring success on the whole globalization operating model?
I'll make a comment on that, Steve, and then you can elaborate. But the board members that I know, they're facing a lot more pressure to actually be on the board of directors and influence the direction of the company.
It's a job now.
It is a job. And so that pressure, kind of translates into them rethinking, well, am I asking the most of management? Is my management team really professionally managing this company? And then also they're thinking all the way down to the functions, right? Is this function a best-in-class function? And how do I know it is? What are the performance measures that I need to make sure are in place to confirm that? And then if not, what do I do about it? Because don't I have some responsibility to make sure that this company is managed well?
Right. Steve?
I would agree with that. The other thing I would say is that boards are bringing very strongly the notion of risk to the table. So as companies reevaluating their operating model, how do you do it in a risk mitigated way? Because it's impacting all of our key stakeholders, and these changes are tough, right? And they could be in global in a lot of cases. So I see boards, notwithstanding all the other things they need to keep their eyes on, but they're really bringing a hard focus on risk and the management of risk, and how can we do this in an effective way.
Right. So like you, I see boards getting a lot more involved in the running of the business from asking really challenging questions of management. I see them bringing in outside perspective by way of benchmarks, comparisons, their own direct experience, and they're bringing that into the boardroom with the CEO and having them challenge the organization to make sure we are putting together the best company we possibly can. And before we just blindly go in and invest money in some new market, there's a lot of critical questions that are going in there. So I think they're really upping the game of the management team just through the questions that they ask and the positions that they're taking.